Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Fluency Voices at La Polyglotta channel, the podcast where we dive into the art of mastering languages, one conversation at a time. I'm your host, Richard, and this channel is all about helping English learners and polyglots alike improve their speaking fluency, coherence, vocabulary, and confidence in real-life conversations. Today, we have a very special guest, someone who lives and breathes languages. She's not just a learner, but a polyglot with a passion for sharing knowledge. Please welcome La Polyglotta, or as we like to call her, Polly.
Hi, Richard. Thanks a lot for the warm welcome. I'm really excited to be here today.
We're thrilled to have you. Now, before we get into our topic, I know many of our listeners are already curious. You're the creator behind this amazing multilingual channel we're recording on. Could you tell us why you started it?
Sure. So I created this channel because I truly believe that learning languages can open up your mind and your heart. It's not just about grammar or vocabulary. It's about connecting with people, cultures, and ideas. I wanted to create a space where language learners could feel inspired and supported, no matter where they are in their journey. And since I've been learning several languages myself, I thought, why not share what I learn and help others grow with me?
That's such a powerful reason, and it really shows in your content. For our listeners, get ready for some real practical conversations, tips, and challenges that will boost your speaking skills and make learning fun. So, Polly, let's warm up with a little personal introduction if you don't mind. All right, Polly, let's help our listeners get to know you better. Can you tell us a bit about yourself, maybe where you're from, the languages you speak, and what got you into learning them?
Of course. So, I'm originally from Morocco, and I grew up speaking Arabic and French. Later on, I became really interested in languages, not just as a school subject, but as a way to communicate with people from different cultures. Right now, I speak English, Spanish, Chinese, and I'm also exploring a few others. What got me into it? Honestly, it started with curiosity. I loved listening to music in different languages and trying to understand the lyrics. Then I started watching movies, reading simple books, and eventually, I challenged myself to speak. That's when I realized I wanted to help others feel that same excitement.
That's amazing. It sounds like your journey's been full of passion and curiosity, and I'm sure a lot of listeners can relate, especially those who struggle with confidence in speaking. What would you say was the biggest challenge for you when it came to speaking fluently?
That's a great question. I think the hardest part wasn't the vocabulary or grammar, it was confidence. I used to worry about making mistakes or sounding strange, but over time, I learned that mistakes are part of the process. Speaking is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. I also started practicing with voice recordings and even talking to myself in the mirror, which actually helped a lot.
That's such a useful tip. I love how real that is and encouraging. So for today's episode, we'll be focusing on some practical speaking techniques inspired by Polly's own learning style. We'll also give you, our listeners, a chance to repeat and shadow parts of our conversation, so don't go anywhere. All right, now it's time for one of our favorite parts of the show, Shadow and Speak. If this is your first time listening, here's how it works. We'll play a short sentence and you'll have a few seconds to repeat it out loud, just like you hear it. Focus on intonation, stress, and fluency, and don't worry about being perfect, just speak. Ready? Let's go.
Shadowing section. Polly speaking slowly and clearly. Sentence 1. I grew up speaking Arabic and French. Sentence 2. I've always been curious about other cultures. Sentence 3. Learning languages has opened so many doors for me. Sentence 4. At first, I was afraid of making mistakes. 5. Now I speak to practice, not to be perfect.
Well done. If you repeat it out loud, you're already improving your speaking confidence. And remember, it's okay if it wasn't perfect. The goal is to build your speaking muscles, just like Polly said earlier. Polly, do you have any quick advice for those who feel shy or embarrassed to speak out loud?
Yes, definitely. I'd say talk to yourself. Seriously, even 5 minutes a day in front of a mirror can help. Also, record your voice, even if you don't share it. Listening back helps you notice your progress, and most importantly, enjoy the process. The more fun you have, the easier it becomes.
Now that you've repeated some sentences, let's make it even more interactive. It's time for our next section. Speak for yourself. Mini task. I'll ask you a few questions. Pause the podcast, think for a few seconds, and answer out loud in full sentences. This is great practice for IELTS Speaking Part 1. Short, personal responses. Questions. What languages do you speak and how did you learn them?
Why do you think learning a new language is important?
What's the most fun or unusual way you've practiced speaking?
Have you ever felt shy about speaking? How did you overcome it?
If you could speak any language fluently overnight, which one would you choose and why?
That's a great way to reflect and get comfortable with speaking. And remember, you don't have to wait for a real test to speak. You can practice anywhere, anytime.
And just like that, our 10 minutes are up. Can you believe it? Time really flies when you're having a good conversation. But don't worry, this is just the beginning. We're definitely not done yet, and we're already planning more exciting episodes. Next time, we'll be back with another amazing guest, or who knows, maybe we'll just keep Polly forever. I mean, it's been such a great time. We might not want to let her go.
I wouldn't mind staying. I'm having so much fun here too.
And we hope you, our listeners, had fun as well and learned something valuable today. Remember, every sentence you speak brings you closer to fluency.
Until next time, keep practicing, keep smiling, and most of all, keep speaking.
This is Richard
And Polly.
signing off. See you in the next episode.
Bye!
Don't forget, Polly people, if you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with a fellow language lover. Your support means the world and helps us keep creating fun, useful content just for you. Polly people, see you soon.